Good morning, Hornets, and welcome to your daily dose of Bgsn. I'm John Pasianos.
And I'm Bree. Today we'll be taking a look at FFA news, Jagr news, and as always, sports.
But first, here's Garrett with this week's weather forecast.
Thank you, John. As we all know, today for Spirit Week is luau, so I'm going to do this week's weather from the beach. This week will stay roughly the same as yesterday. Today will be cloudy, the high of 91 peaking around the afternoon, going down to 70 around midnight. Tomorrow we will be getting thunderstorms throughout the day, having an 80% chance. High will decrease to 82 and a low of 68. Friday we'll have a 40% chance of rain with a high of 75 and a low of 63. And on homecoming Saturday, make sure to bring your umbrellas because it is looking like it is going to rain with a 70% chance. That is all for this week's weather. Back to you guys at the desk.
FFA has some exciting news. Madison got more.
The Beech Grove FFA will be hosting their first annual farmers market at the Beech Grove Hornet Park Community Center here in the coming future. I spoke to Mr. Bullock, who's an agriculture teacher here at the high school and who's involved with FFA.
Could you explain the farmers market?
So Beech Grove will be hosting our first school farmers market on October 4th. This initial one is done through Chartwell's and the FFA with a multitude of the other schools, so Hornet Park, South Grove, and the high school.
Will people that aren't in FFA be able to go?
Absolutely. We encourage anyone to attend if they want to learn more. We'll have vendors invited to the event so they could work alongside a farmer that might produce produce or something along that lines, a vegetable crop that they're going to sell to the community. And any community member is welcome to come to the farmers market and purchase any type of produce that they might want.
And who does this farmers market, what do the proceeds go to?
The proceeds for this farmers market, I'm not exactly sure where that's going to go yet. This is organized through Chartwell's. However, the FFA is working on our own farmers market where we will try to make food available to families that need some assistance as far as food goes, and that will directly be put back into the learning gardens to grow more.
Come out on Thursday, October 4th from 3 to 6 p.m. to help and support your local FFA. This has been Madison Stratton for Bgsn.
Jagr is a program within the school that is known by some but can bring plenty of opportunities to all. Dev and Terry went out and received more information. Let's check it out.
JAG is one of those things that people know about, but they don't really know about. I talked to Rick Wallace so he can give me some more information.
JAG is, I've kind of delved into that a little bit. Essentially what we are is we are a program that's set up to help students be as successful as they can be once they have finished high school. And I always say we're not considering ourselves to be miracle workers that come in and fix schools. One of our program directors used to say that. Well, that's not what we see ourselves as. We're just an extra tool that is placed in schools to help students develop their plans and pursue their plans for life after high school. I mean, we do that with a number of different things. Like, for example, we have an internship program. We do lots of inventory and career assessments, interest assessments, different things. Again, ultimately with the whole goal of helping students have a solid plan in place so that once they've finished high school, they can pursue their goals and be as successful as possible.
I only know a little bit about JAG, but I can already tell that it's a thriving community and multiple people love to be involved in it.
We know there's going to be some difficulties, some challenges that the students encounter when they're moving on to the next part of their lives. But JAG is put in place to help students make that transition successfully. And for the most part, we've done a good job in Indiana. We're not perfect. We do have some students that still struggle and don't meet the goals that we want them to meet once they finished high school. But Indiana is a very strong program and actually has one of the strongest JAG programs in the whole country. So I definitely say, if you are interested in the program, please stop by. There's always usually somebody around, especially in the early part of the day here, that will talk to you about the program, give you some information on how you can be a part of it. And it's as long as you take advantage of the opportunities that are here, I guarantee you that the program will benefit you. It's awesome. I've had the opportunity and the privilege to be a part of the JAG program since 2012, basically end of 2011, and it's a great program that I'm very, very proud to be a part of and that I know helps students.
You could speak with Mr. Wallace or another JAG coordinator for more information. I'm Devin Terry from Bgsn. Have a wonderful afternoon.
Hornets, you don't have to miss breakfast anymore because the lunch ladies are giving an opportunity for a second chance breakfast. Talia got more.
Hornets, don't miss the opportunity to get a breakfast in the morning because now we have breakfast cards. If you come into school late, you have an opportunity to get a breakfast. If you are here already and you went to breakfast, you can also have the opportunity to get a second breakfast. Here are the lunch ladies with more.
Okay, so we just want to take a second to tell you guys about the breakfast cart real quick. Miss Sandy will be out here Monday through Friday for you guys after first block and your fifth block. She'll be giving you guys a second chance breakfast. You can grab it and go to your class. It'll be a snack for you guys. It's mainly for the kiddos who are coming late, or if you just didn't grab breakfast the first time, or even if you would like a second breakfast, bring $2 and Miss Sandy will get you a breakfast and some fruit for you, okay?
This is what the breakfast cart looks like. So when you're in the hallway and you see this cart, just go up to the lunch ladies and ask them, and they will give you a second breakfast or your first breakfast of the day. That's it. With Talia Penner for Bgsn.
Now let's throw it over to John for sports.
Hello everyone and welcome back to your Daily Dose of Sports. Last night the girls soccer team got a much needed win against the Whiteland Warriors. Freshman Jillian Widener would score the lone goal for the Hornets, so they would get the win 1-0. This puts the girls' record at 3-3. Tonight the girls' JV and varsity volleyball teams will stay home and play Monrovia at 5:30, and varsity will follow at 6:30. The girls will then play tomorrow night at Decatur. Show up and support in the main gym. Junior Donovan Bailey is up for the Shelbourne Center Play of the Week. Bailey is up against Warren Central's David Bell and currently leads the voting 76% to 24%. In his impressive play, Bailey catches a pass, shakes a defender up, and runs it in for a touchdown. Go to Fox 59 News to vote for Beech Grove's own Donovan Bailey for Play of the Week. Also tonight, boys varsity tennis will have a match away at Lutheran. Good luck to all the programs playing tonight. In Colts news, many experts are ranking them as the worst team in the NFL despite being 3-1 in the preseason. Many of them are saying that the Colts will have a bad record despite having Andrew Luck back. Most people believe that the Colts defense will not be very good, but only time will tell. They play the Bengals this Sunday. Speaking of the NFL, it added a new rule to its official rulebook this year. Here I am with more.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Dance with the Fans. Now let me tell you something. The NFL had a new rule during the offseason. They have a new helmet rule. And I'm just going to start up. I don't like it. It's extremely subjective. And what are we doing here? See, now if this was rugby, I could understand that. But you're not going to lower your head in rugby anyway because you don't have a helmet on. And if they want to get rid of head-to-head, when they want to get rid of that, just get rid of helmets because you're less likely to do it. You're less likely to bonk heads with somebody when you don't have a helmet on. But I'm showing some of the plays from the NFL this year. Just the first week of the preseason where they started calling this. There was so many because it's so subjective. I saw a comment on a YouTube video about this, and I'm not going to put the name, but it said, find me someone who can lower their shoulders without lowering their head and get back to me. And we have a modern day Greek philosopher. I couldn't think of one. Plato. That's the only one I can think of. But it's like, because some of them it's like, well, that's just a normal tackle, Chief. So I asked other people what's going on here. And here's some of their responses.
Absolutely sickening.
Oh. The rule is not good.
What do you think of the new helmet rule?
I think it's stupid.
Okay.
So the general consensus is that the rule's not good, and it's weird. I don't know. Maybe it was just a preseason thing where they were just testing it out, and they might not call it as much in the regular season. But I don't know. If it stays like this, it's going to be weird because defensive players are going to be like, because what are you supposed to do if you get trucked? And you're going to lower your head automatically. You're supposed to just not tackle him? Sometimes it'd be like that. So that's it for this episode of Dance with the Fans. Have a good day.
That's all for sports today, everyone. Back to you guys at the desk.
That's all for today's dose of BGSN 10.
Teachers, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to get notified when we go live. I'm Bree.
I'm Posse. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Hornets.